Hi guys, it's Ariana. Welcome back to my channel. So for tonight's video, I'm going to do kind of a Christmas look, kind of a Christmas themed look because I am wearing my Christmas earrings right now. So I got these earrings at the brand Love Kills Boutique. So if you guys are interested in picking up some really pretty earrings for Christmas time, I will link them down below in my description box. I think for tonight, I kind of want to do a red look. So I tried to do a red look already tonight and it didn't work out. I didn't end up liking it. So we're going to try again. I'm going to prime my eyes using the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Concealer, and we're going to try again. So my eyebrows are filled in with a kind of red color right now just because I am going to be pairing this with my red wig. So if you guys were curious as to why my eyebrows were, I think my roommate's home. If you were wondering why my eyebrows were red, that is why, because the wig that I want to use tonight is kind of a red ginger color. It's really pretty. So I am going to do kind of a red look tonight with probably a cut crease of a silver. So I'm taking inspiration from Beautbean's first Christmas look that she did up on her channel this year, and it's really pretty, but I don't really have the same colors that she has, so I'm going to experiment with what I have. So I'm going to go in with the Raw Beauty Kristi and Pure palette. So I'm going to go into the color Flavor Town, which is that bright red, and I'm going to put that all into my crease. I don't want to take the red up too high, so I'm going to go into a smaller brush now, just with a little bit more of the Flavor Tone on it, and just blend out my crease. Now for some reason this red kind of goes a little bit pinky the more I blend it out, so I'm going to go into the James Charles palette and I'm going to go into his bright red that's in the palette and just add that in here because it's more of a true red. Now I'm going to add a little bit of depth to the outer corner, and I'm just going to go in with a little bit of the bright red from the James Charles palette and a kind of dark brown color, and I'm just going to add that to the outer corner and then go in with a tapered brush and just kind of blend those colors in on the outer corner. And then I want to do kind of a cut crease, so this is going to be a pretty simple look. I really like the fact that Beautbean's look is fairly simple so that I can hopefully try to recreate it, but I'm adding a little bit of my own twist to it because I don't believe when I watched it that she added anything to the outer corner. I could be wrong though. So I'm just adding more of the red from the James Charles palette into my crease just to build up that color a little bit. I think I'm going to go in with my glitter glue from NYX, and I'm just going to cut my crease. So I do believe that Beautbean did a full crease, like a full cut crease, but because I've added the outer corner color, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to do a half cut crease and just add on this glitter glue to half of my crease so that the shimmer will stick to it. So I do have this Golden Ticket Gold that's in the Raw Beauty Kristi and Pure palette, so I think I'm going to use that color because she did use a gold in her video, so I'm going to try to do something similar. So there is a little bit of silver left on this brush, which could work in my favor, so I'm just going to go into the color Golden Ticket and just sweep that onto my lid. And then I might also go into the color Cafe Disco on the other side just to add a little bit of silver to this look as well. I'm just going back and forth and mixing those two colors together to create kind of a gold and silver look, and I think this is turning out really pretty. So now I'm just going to add a little bit more of depth to the outer corner just because it seems to just like stop, and I don't really want that. So I'm going to go in with my tapered blending brush into that brown and a little bit of the red again and just build up that outer corner color and just blend it into the shimmer. And then I'm going to go back into the shimmer and I'm just going to add a little bit to that outer corner just so there isn't such an abrupt stop. These shimmers tend to work a lot better when there's a tacky base laid down, but as you guys can see, I don't have a tacky base laid down on the outer corner, so the shimmer isn't really sticking. So I'm going to go in with my setting spray and just wet my brush, and hopefully the shimmer will stick a little bit better. So I'm going to quickly go do the exact same thing on the other eye, clean this up, and then I will come back so we can do the colored wing liner that I want to do. I want to use my retro liner from Glamvice in the color Bandana, which is a bright red. Alright, so I am back with the other eye done. So I think this look actually is really pretty. It's very simple, but it is really gorgeous. So now I'm going to go in with my retro liner from Glamvice Cosmetics. It's a water activated liner, so I'm just going in with a little bit of water on my brush, and I'm just going to create the texture that I like to work with. I've used these quite a bit on my channel, so if you are new to my channel, I really like these. It kind of takes a little bit of getting used to figure out what texture you like for winged liner with water activated liners, but I think I've gotten one that I kind of like and kind of can use. So I am just going to quickly do a liner, and hopefully I don't screw it up because I always do. Oh my gosh, for once in my life, I think I got a wing that is semi-decent and okay. It's not as sharp as I would like it to be, but it's better than it usually is. So I'm going to quickly go ahead and do this wing liner on the other eye, do my full face of makeup because I'm not really doing anything different. The only thing that I think I will be doing a little bit different today is the blush, which I will do on camera with you guys, but other than that, it's going to be pretty much the exact same thing as my normal routine, so you guys have already seen it. Again, if you are not used to watching my videos, if you are new here, I really don't do my base products on camera just because it's kind of boring. So I use the Hyaluronic Acid Pretty Fresh foundation mixed with a little bit of the Purelisse BB cream, and then the concealer I use is the concealer I've already been using, which is the Hyaluronic Acid Pretty Fresh concealer from ColourPop, and then my blush, bronzer, all of that is the same stuff I use every single time. I really don't branch out of my base products very often. I use the Note blush from Note Cosmetics in the shade Desert Rose. I use the NYX Contour and Sculpting Palette, and highlight is the one thing that I do on camera that I usually switch out in between a few different highlights. So I'm going to quickly go recreate this on the other eye, and I will be right back. Alright, so I am back with my lashes and my full face of base products on. So now I am going to go ahead and go in with some blush. So blush is something that I haven't really used a whole lot of. I really don't use it that often, and when I do very minimal. I watch a lot of Beautbeans channel, and she really likes blush, and she uses a lot more than I am comfortable with using on my own face. But I'm going to try to blush up my cheeks a little bit because this is kind of like a candy cane-esque look. So I'm just going in with this is the Tarte Pro Glow palette, and this blush is really pretty, but I might have to go in with a little bit of eyeshadow just because I think Beautbean used eyeshadow as her blush, just because this isn't getting the blushiness that I wanted. It is a very pretty blush though, so if you are looking at getting the Pro Glow palette, you can definitely see that it's pretty. Go in with my Note blush right now. This is the Desert Rose color. It's a little bit more pigmented, and I really like this blush. It's one of my favorite blushes, and I'm gonna do a little bit similar to what Beautbean did. So I'm just giving myself a little bit more blush than I normally would, and that is probably not a whole lot for some people, but to me it's a lot. So I'm gonna blend it out just because I don't use blush literally like ever. When I do, I put like the tiniest bit on my cheeks, then I'm like, okay, done. I don't know. I've never been a big blush person. I never really knew how to use it, so I've always been kind of scared of it, if you will. So I'm just giving my cheeks a little bit of blending. I think that looks pretty. That's not a whole lot of blush for some people, and there's like some really gorgeous looks and influencers and people that I follow on Instagram and Facebook and stuff where they use so much blush and it looks so gorgeous on them. It's just like I'm scared. I've never done it. In her video, she used the Kaleidoscope's highlights, and they're like really gorgeous, really like pigmented, really shimmery highlights. I don't have them. I ordered 2 of them for Christmas. My boyfriend actually paid for them and ordered them for me, but they're not here yet, so I can't use them in this video, obviously. So I'm gonna quickly go ahead and highlight my brow bone and all of that. So I'm gonna go into the color Cafe Disco from the Raw Beauty Christie palette, and I'm just going to highlight my brow bone, just because it's like the perfect highlight color. It's just such a pretty pink kind of shimmer color. It's perfect. And I'm going to add a little bit of that to the inner corners. I want to go for a really shimmery look because it's very pretty. It's very wintry and very Christmassy, and I like it. So I also kind of want to go in with that same color on my highlighter brush. So I'm just going to dip into it And I'm gonna see if I can highlight my cheeks with it, if it will work at all. There's still a little bit of highlight left on this brush from the last highlight that I used, but it's not giving me exactly what I want. So I'm gonna go into the Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics highlight in the shade Extra, and I'm just going to highlight the crap out of my high points just because this is a really blinding highlight and I really like it. And because I kind of want to go with like a kind of a pinky highlight similar to what Beautbean did, I wonder, maybe a pinky highlight in the Platinum Ice palette. There is a pink chill color, but I've never really used the colored highlights in this palette. The only color I really use is the ice cold color. So let's just add a little bit of this to see if we can get some of the pink to show up. Oh yeah, it's showing up a little bit. It's like it reflects kind of a pinky highlight color. It's really pretty. I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose and my lips. I really want to be highlighted today, as you can tell. And I kind of want to go in with just a little bit more of a shimmer because that's what Beautbean did in her video and it was so pretty. This is a glitter that is meant for like your hair, it's meant for your body, it's not really meant for your face. So it's an extra fine glitter, but it's still not meant for the eye area, so keep it away from your eyes. But I'm gonna go and put a little bit of this on my cheeks just because it's a really pretty fun glitter color, but it's more meant for like your body. It's like a body glitter. If you guys have been watching my channel for a long time, you will remember this glitter from when I did my Frostbitten Elsa. This was the glitter I used and it worked really well and it's such a pretty glitter. It's just I haven't really had the need to use a kind of body glitter in a really long time. So this is really pretty. I think that is enough glitter for now. You can see it's very highlighted, it's very shimmery, it's very glittery, and I like it. So now we can go ahead and go into the under eyes. So I just think I'm gonna keep it very simple. I'm gonna go in with my tapered blending brush and I'm gonna go into Flavor Town, which is the red from the Raw Beauty Christie palette, and I'm just gonna sweep this underneath my eyes. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of a blender brush and I'm just going to smoke it out. I think that looks really pretty. So I'm just gonna quickly go ahead and repeat it. Do some mascara, some water liner, and throw on my wig, and this look will be complete. So I will be right back. All right, so this is the finished look once everything is complete. I just paired it with my Star Style Wigs wig and my toque from the brand CC. So I think this look turned out really pretty. I think it isn't as good as Beautbeans, but it's pretty good. It's very pretty. I do think that the red eyeliner really tied everything together, and I do like the fact that I put a white water liner on my bottom lashes. I think she used a silver in her video, but I don't have that many different colored eyeliners to use, so I just used what I had. But I do think that this look turned out really pretty. I like it paired with my little earrings and my toque, my Christmas toque that I got going on, and I am very content with it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to go check out Beautbean's video because obviously she is the original creator of this look and obviously you guys should go support her. But I'm very thankful that I got inspiration from her video to try to recreate it myself, and I do think it turned out really pretty. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below for more content like this, and I will see you guys at the next video. Bye!